Look at the middle of the screen. Move the slider to change the volume. You can also change the volume. This is a microphone check. Please read the numbers aloud. This is a microphone check. Please read the numbers aloud. Speaking tips. It is important to speak naturally during the test. Here are some tips. Speak at a normal speed like you would during a conversation. Speak like you are talking to a person on the phone. There is no need to speak too carefully or slowly. Speak at a normal volume, not too loud or too soft. Now, please say your name.
My name is Gustavo Tarazana.
In which city and country are you taking this test?
It's Guatemala. It's Guatemala.
Part A. Reading. Please read the sentences as you are instructed. Please read sentence 1.
What is next to next of your offer?
Now read sentence 2.
They play loud music I need when he is to sleep.
Now please read sentence 3.
If they don't to stop, they just to end up London.
Now read sentence 4.
He wants to move out of the neighborhood.
Part B. Repeat. Please repeat each sentence that you hear. For example, a voice says,
Leave town on the next train.
and you say,
Leave town on the next train.
When it's cold, I don't go out.
On the scarf down the law.
His car is being repaired.
They called in the car.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow, isn't it?
We called until show ultimate
Won't you come by and visit us next weekend?
on the buy of the undercut in the chicken.
Their loud talking annoyed the people seated nearby.
On the out on the talking on the do the chicken on the bar.
Even though John is away, we can still use his car.
When the law on the curd with the loot on the law.
Part C. Questions. Now, please just give a simple answer to the questions. For example, a voice says,
Would you get water from a bottle or a newspaper?
and you say,
A bottle.
or,
From a bottle.
Does a tree usually have fewer trunks or branches?
We in the with Frank
Are oranges and bananas fruits or vegetables?
on the vegetable.
How many wheels are there on a bicycle?
On the video on the hostel.
What is frozen water called?
On the hostel wall.
What's usually thinner, a finger or a leg?
Or finger.
Which is more like stone, cement or rubber?
Or rather.
Anna was frustrated by the company's response. Was she satisfied or disappointed?
On the hostel.
What does a jacket usually have that you can keep your money in?
On the street on the mine.
Part D. Sentence builds. Now please rearrange the word groups into a sentence. For example, a voice says,
Was reading. My mother. Her favorite magazine.
and you say,
My mother was reading her favorite magazine.
in, bed, stay,
Scandal the bad other. He
we didn't, the movie, enjoy,
enjoy the weekend and the our children.
your books, leave, at home,
I found in the list in the with pop
was expecting, every visitor, a nice gift,
and the linen when the ice cuts in the with
the bottom part, slightly damaged, has been,
has went in the house cut with the
we wondered, would fit in here, whether the new piano,
on the shop practice in the one tuning the piano.
Part E. Story retellings. You will hear one brief story. The story will be spoken once, followed by a beep. When you hear the beep, you will have 30 seconds to retell the story in English. Try to retell as much of the story as you can, including the situation, characters, actions, and ending. You will hear another beep at the end of the 30 seconds.
Two friends studied for their math test in very different ways. Bob studied every day for 3 weeks. Jane only studied the night before the exam. After the test, they looked at their scores. Jane got a better score than Bob. Bob was very disappointed with his own study skills.
You will hear another brief story. With the action is the sharp is the you hear and is the mal the excess the terrorist in the anarchos is a quest in the salve is you.
Part F. Open questions. You will hear one question about family life or personal choices. The question will be spoken twice, followed by a beep. When you hear the beep, you will have 40 seconds to answer the question. You will hear another beep at the end of the 40 seconds.
given a choice, would you like to live in a large city or a small town? Please explain why. Given a choice, would you like to live in a large city or a small town? Please explain why.
Why them love in the my mom and my father? Or why is difficult in studying my brother and I is difficult in studying and school? Or is I speak English? And why is a loud is the my cousin? Why is the a loud is the my dogs? Or and
This is the end of the test. If you wish, you may continue and answer the following questions about yourself. These questions will not affect your test results. If you do not want to answer the questions, just click Next. Thank you for taking the Versa